What's good? What's good? This is Stika. This is Stika, the podcast. Hey, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. Hey, gracias, everybody. Buenos dias, buenas tardes, buenas noches, wherever you at, man. If you tune in with me, man, I appreciate the love and support, man. And one thing about me, I'm going to say this right now. If I say something, man, I'm a man about my word, and I'm going to stick to what I say. And if I say it, I mean it, and what I mean, I say. And what I'm trying to get to right now at this moment, man, I said it before. Hey, if this goes this way, I'm going to speak about it. We're going to talk about it, man. Hey, sometimes I don't want to talk about it, but you know one thing about me, I'm not going to run away from the problem. I'm not going to entertain that. I'm not going to be like, oh, well, you know what, I don't want to talk. No, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Y'all probably like, what is you talking about? Y'all heard me before about the Tyson Fury, Francis Ngannou fight. Hey, it happened. It happened. $80. Pay-per-view, hijo la chingada, man. Y'all remember when pay-per-view was like at least $30 or $40? Now it's 80 to 100. We in a recession, inflation, egg prices going back up, gas prices are still up. Hey, man, my mortgage ain't going down. My rent ain't going, whatever you want to call it, ain't going down. My car payments are stacking up. Hey, man, say, man, this ain't going to work for me, man. $80, Hey, hold up. But yo, we got a chance to witness some great. I much respect to both fighters for making it happen, because they made it happen. I don't think we're giving Tyson Fury enough credit for that, for the simple fact that he went into a fight pretty much blind. What I mean by that, there's no footage of Francis Ngannou fighting anybody in boxing, just pure boxing. You know what I mean? There was no, oh yeah, he fought him. This is the way we could potentially. No, it was at that moment we got to see Tyson Fury. Hey, come on now. Ponte los pantalones, cabrón. It's a fight. It's a fight. So considering that, I give him credit for that. It's kind of like fighting the unknown, just trying to figure what works, what doesn't work. And sometimes you get caught, like he did that third round. Now, people are talking about that third round. Yeah, it was a clean shot. He knocked them down, not knocked them out. And by him knocking them down, Francis got, he started feeling himself. He got that confidence in him. He said, you know what, I got a little swag now with it. But, it's boxing. He's not a boxer. And I felt like after that knockdown, he wanted to do it again, and he got away from what he got him to that knockdown. There's a lot of things that come in play with that. But, hey, it is what it is. I give him the third and the 8th round. I looked at the fight. That's why it took me a while for me to talk about it. I know y'all probably were wondering, like, yeah, he don't want to say, no, I'm going to talk about it. But I have to rewatch it again, over and over and over. Because, when you hear when the fans are there, and you hear with the commentating, that you already know what it is. Like, it's too much going on. So you like, I got to pick a side because they're saying this and I can hear the crowd. No, it mute everything. Todo calladito, cabrón. Silence is golden. So you're listening to it and you're like, okay, I'm listening. No, did I just say that? No, I'm not listening. I'm sorry. I'm just paying attention. I'm watching. Okay, cool. And you could tell who was the better boxer, who was a little bit more calm in that situation. Hey, look, Tyson Fury, he a little dirty, but is he a dirty fighter? No. He threw one, connected with an elbow. It happens. But hey, Francis Ngannou, what he do? He do a Superman punch. I thought your feet couldn't leave the floor in boxing, but hey, I guess it's an exhibition, so it don't matter. Anything goes, right? So the fight, to me, come on, man. Stop playing games. Y'all playing, man. Y'all play too much, man. Ask Mike Tyson. What did Mike Tyson, was it a robbery? He said no, but y'all got to look at the fight. Because even him, at that moment, you get caught up in that moment that you feel like, okay, I did everything. Because even now, Francis, he has other, he's talking, he's talking a little spicy now. Talking about, I could have done better. Absolutely, you could have done better. Like any other fighter, when they get in the ring, they get that motor going, and you start saying, okay, well, hey, maybe I could have done this, but it's done. It's done, y'all. Tyson Fury didn't look his best. And, he took a long break. He was already talking about retirement. So, to me, when I think about Tyson Fury at the stage that he is in his career, it's like, what motivates him just to say, you know what, I'm gonna get in the ring and just, I'm gonna put the beats on somebody. It's very rare it happens, because Wilder, we saw what happened, They threw in the white towel the second time, the third time, and he was done. And then he fought somebody else. And you got to really think about what makes Tyson really say, you know what, I'm going to get in the ring, especially heavyweight. And that's the thing about heavyweight fighters, man. It only takes one. Boom. Un chingazo and it's night-night. Duérmete, cabrón. No te levantes. 1, 2, 3, 4. You already know the count, man. I ain't even going to say it. But that's not here or there, man. But what I would say this, man. I feel like we're not giving Tyson enough credit. And I know what it is, man. It's when you build portfolio, right? Well, when you got your resume, when you got your resume say, you start seeing certain numbers, you start looking at it, you say, oh, okay, well, he got this fight, that fight, and you're like, man, I want him to lose. And that's what usually happens, right? You start building this anger inside of you, right? You start getting angry with yourself because you're betting against him and you keep losing money como un pendejo. But hey, that's not here or there. But you start realizing, you start saying to yourself, somebody gotta beat him, right? And it's crazy because in boxing, they don't really care about each other like that. Ain't no brothers, ain't none of that. Ain't no friends, none of that. No, it's none of that. It's like, it's just, you got your camp, I got mine. And UFC is like, oh man, they wanted Francis to win. They were rooting for him because he showed you what the American dream is like. He showed you. He came from nothing and turned it into something. And that right there, it's already a win. Tyson won the battle. Francis Ngannou won the war. Just think about that for a second. He came from the bottom, started late in his career. UFC gave him a platform. He took it to another level. And even then he had bumps in the road and he didn't know if he wanted to go left, right, straight. He didn't know where to go. Eventually he figured it out, became the heavyweight champion in UFC. Then after that, his dream was to approach boxing, fight one of the greatest at that time, and it was Tyson Fury. And give it up for Tyson Fury, because he's like, if it wasn't for Tyson, Tyson could have been like, no, I'm good, bro. Go fight somebody else. Go fight Wilder. But nah, he stepped up to the plate. I didn't hear Wilder hooping, hollering, hey, let me fight him. I didn't hear Anthony Joshua, Andy Ruiz, Usyk. I didn't hear none of them fighters wanting to fight Francis Ngannou. Tyson Fury said, let's go. Let's make it happen. Let's go. And of course, as a person that looks at boxing and looks at UFC and the type of record that UFC has, fighting in boxing, you like, hey, this ain't gonna go down like we think it is. But hey, it happened. He got knocked down. He went 10 rounds with him. He showed us something different. Now this footage of Francis fighting in boxing where people could break it down and say, hey, but he's only gonna get better after this. But you could see the flaws. You could see where, okay, well, this would need to be worked on. Now the Gypsy King has a blueprint if they do fight next time. And who knows if they do. But hey, man, give it up for Tyson for stepping in, man. Give it up for Francis for making it happen. Have no fear. Continue the journey, man. And I show respect to both fighters, man. Like I even said on my previous podcast when I was talking about the Tyson Fury and Francis Ngannou fight, I said, if anybody could do the impossible, it's Francis. Because he didn't show us time and time again that, hey, it doesn't stop here. You continue going and eventually, you go where you need to be at because you had that vision of where you wanted to be at. And he made it happen, man. Hey, salute to both fighters. Respect both fighters. It takes a lot for two fighters to agree on something and make it happen because we already know how boxing give it up. We don't get to see the fights we want to see. We still got Tank Davis, David Haney. We got Shakur. We got Lomachenko still in the mix, Teofimo, Ryan Garcia. We got those fighters there. We also got Anthony Joshua, Wilder, Andy Ruiz, Usyk. We got those fighters there. Come on, we got fighters that should have been fighting. And you telling me they had to wait for a UFC fighter to step in the ring with one of the best, and one of the best wasn't at his best because he went in there to fight the unknown and he made it happen. But they made it happen. So what's making other things not happen? Come on now. It can't be just about the money. Somebody's scared to fight. Put me in, coach. I don't care, man. Pay me a cool $1 million. I'm swinging at something, bro. You know what I mean? But hey, it was a great night. $80 though. Hijo la chingada about the pay-per-view. Woo! But hey, I watched it over and over. Y'all watch it again over and over again, man. Watch it 100 times. You'll see that Francis got the 3rd and the 8th. But there's 10 rounds, man. This is not 2 rounds. Come on now. But hey, do me a favor. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the gusta lo que mira. Press like. Share this video on your social media platforms. Drop a comment in the comment section. I'm always interacting with me. Gente to side. Hit the notification bell to get notified. Visit the website r2drec.com. And always remember, have peace in your heart. Have faith. And never give up. All right. 1. What's good? What's good? Hey, this is Steak. Or hey, somewhere on here, there's a link to my music page. Y'all go check out the music. We got video, visuals. We got audio. Trust me, we got some dope music. When you get a chance, subscribe to that channel as well. The music is on there. Hey, let's keep this rolling, man. Y'all know what it is, man. This is Steak. All right. 1.